To what extent this new wave of progressive leadership that appears to have won office in key positions around the city really influences policy like housing and policing is yet to be determined. But here's a look at some of the leaders making headlines following the primary election.
We put out a vision for Manhattan of, marrying safety and fairness.
Alvin Bragg says that will be the guiding principle if he becomes district attorney in Manhattan. We caught up with him in Harlem, where he was born, raised, and has been stopped and frisked at gunpoint by police. He has deep reservations about Eric Adams' pledge to increase the careful use of stop, question, and frisk to combat the recent surge in gun violence if he becomes mayor.
I hope that we can have a dialogue on that, not just my lived experience, but when I was at the Attorney General's office in leadership, we studied this issue. We looked at 4 years of data on stops, and it showed that only 0.1% of those stopped resulted in a conviction for a gun offense.
Other progressives who are leading in their races take things a step further. Current City Councilman Antonio Reynoso, ahead in the race for Brooklyn Borough President, told us he favors more drastic NYPD reform.
The messaging that I'm pushing is something that a lot of people might consider radical. But I think it's only a matter of time before communities that are underrepresented, that are marginalized, start noticing that the way that they're going to deal with all of these issues or the ills of our society are by dealing again with the root cause of it all, which is poverty.
Some of that language is echoed by Councilman Brad Lander, who often campaigned with Reynoso and may be poised to become the next comptroller. Lander is so far outperforming the leading progressive candidate for mayor, Maya Wiley.
We on the other side of this pandemic can build a more just and equal city, can honor those essential workers we were clapping for with better pay and protections, can make sure federal rescue funds get to all neighborhoods to protect tenants and support small businesses and expand childcare.
To underscore real quickly, none of these election results have been finalized yet by the Board of Elections. And there is, of course, the general election in November. But with this being such a heavily Democratic city, in all likelihood, these winners of the Democratic primary will go on to be the next people in office. In Harlem, Henry Rossoff, Pix 11 News.